all you MMO fans. Welcome to the newest episode of Blizzplanet.com's Week of Warcraft. Yeah, I got the epic purple shirt on again. As always, I'm your host, Chris Arnone, the Bearded Gamer. We're going to start off a little different this time, okay? So last week we asked you all the question regarding the Guild Mentoring Program. Now, what ideas do you have maybe that have kept you playing World of Warcraft and that you would like to see Blizzard focus on? So here's your best answers. All right, thanks for all the responses. Now let's head right into that weekly news roundup.
Here's the beef.
All right, so first off, the Activision Blizzard second quarter financial conference call is on its way, and of course there's some speculation flying around. Now these happen every quarter, of course. Activision Blizzard has to have a conference call with its investors, and this is a matter of public record. You know, anyone can get in and listen in on this. A lot of times the press will have invites to listen in on this. Now, a lot of it is really boring financial stuff that, you know, the investors love and they care very much about, but the fans, not so much. But once in a while, Mike Morhaime, president and CEO of Blizzard, will make some really tiny announcements. So the speculation that's been going around is that maybe they'll give us a Mists of Pandaria release date. Well, Dorian says, no, that's just not going to happen. I mean, that's kind of a big announcement. He said most likely he thinks people will hear about subscriber numbers and how World of Warcraft sort of stands right now. Now, to recap, World of Warcraft lost 1.8 million subscribers in 2011. Now, Q1 2012, they had a net no gain, no loss. Okay, so maybe some people came back, maybe some people left, but it was about even overall. Now, Dorian thinks that with Cataclysm ending and there just being sort of a trickle of content right now, we may see a slight decrease in subscribers. However, they've had some recent successes. The new Recruit a Friend program, been very successful. Resurrection Scrolls, very successful. And of course, the recent kind of semi-collapse of Star Wars, The Old Republic, you know, all the BioWare layoffs, you know, they make me sad. But of course, you know, some people are going to be coming back to World of Warcraft from Star Wars The Old Republic as that's going down. So it may actually come out pretty even for Q2 over Q1. So we'll just have to wait and see. And of course, check out Blizzplanet.com once that conference call occurs. Any information that's going to be disseminated to you straight to Blizzplanet.com. So next up, it's going to be a good weekend this weekend. If you've been looking to do some character transfers, maybe you want to move your character to a different realm, maybe you have some friends who actually want to come over to your realm and play with you, well, this weekend, those character transfers are going to be 25% off. So normally they're $25, they'll be $18.75 this weekend. So it's a good time if you've been looking to move any of your characters to a different server. This weekend is the time to do it, okay? Save a little bit of money right there. Now, patch 5.0.4 has hit the player test realms. Now, this is the final patch for Mists of Pandaria, okay? And hitting these realms, this means we should be getting closer and closer to the release. Now, Eldorian thinks there will be an announcement on July 30th, if not even, you know, this coming Monday, July 23rd. Now, normally how all this works is the last patch sort of bakes in the player test realms for about a month, and then it hits full blown, and then 2 or 3 weeks later, the new expansion comes out. So that puts him pretty much right on key for Eldorian's proposed and projected September 18th release date. Then the question I have for him is, what's he going to play? World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria or Borderlands 2 with me? It's going to be a hard decision for him. You know which way I'm voting, because I'm going to be all over the Borderlands 2. All right, pet battles. I know Eldorian's crazy excited about this one. He's kind of nuts for those little pet things. But they have now come into the Mist of Pandaria beta. Very exciting. So you can use your pets, your vanity pets, to battle other pets, to battle NPCs, and even to battle other players. Now this is kind of controversial though, because a lot of people feel like it's sort of Pokemon-ish, and it's making World of Warcraft childlike. But here's the thing, the people developing the pet battles are not the people who develop the raids and the dungeons and all that other hardcore stuff that the hardcore players are going after. Really what they're trying to do is just give people more and more to do in there. That's what they've always been trying to do. You know, the hardcore, you guys have stuff to do. You've got your raids, you've got, you know, your crazy dungeons, your quests, all these things. But for the casual and social gamer, they want everybody to have something fun to do. And so that's really what those are aimed more at, is the casual, the social. But who knows? You being a hardcore gamer, maybe you'll pick up the pet battles and go, you know what, this is actually kind of fun. Could be one of those guilty pleasures like Gillmore girls. You never know. Just have to wait and see how it pans out, okay? So if you want to know some more about those pet battles, like I said, Eldorian loves the crap out of those things. He's made a couple of walkthrough videos, one that's lengthier and one where he kind of cut out all the fluff. So you can go check those out right here on the YouTube channel. And of course, we're going to end, as we often do, with another question. So now that these pet battles have trickled down into the Mist of Pandaria beta, what do you think about them? Are you looking forward to them? Are you kind of indifferent? Do you hate Pokemon with the fiery passion of a supernova? And therefore, that's transferring over to pet battles? We want to know. So throw down your comments right here on YouTube. And next week, as always, we're going to highlight the best answers on the show. And of course, while you're on YouTube, why don't you check out the Bearded Gamer Show? It's awesome. All things video games, you know, a little Batman recently with Dark Knight Rises coming out, and Beard, of course. I know you want to see this as much as you can. And of course, head over to Blizzplanet.com. All the news, reviews, a fantastic community, everything you need to know about Blizzard Entertainment games. See you guys next time.